I'm Soman Kid Adam. Today I would like to share a wonderful science fiction that I've read recently. Its name is The Man Who Evolved, which was written by Emmett Hamilton. The setting of this story is in America, 1930s, which is a generation that not many people focus on scientific exploration. Maybe they have insufficient related knowledge and technology to support their findings. Therefore, the culture of the story is relatively feudal. At that time, Americans are less likely to explore the truth of human evolution. That is the reason why the writer wants to raise the awareness of people in science, encourage them to join the scientific industry. Hugh and Arthur were invited to participate in Pollard's experiment on human evolution. Hugh and Arthur tried to persuade Pollard for giving up, but they failed. Finally, Pollard stopped Evolute and returned to protoplasm. Hugh and Arthur leave Pollard alone and get away from his laboratory. In various kind of dramatic situations, this story shows madness, ambition, and all sacrifice for passion. Pollard was desperate to dig out the secret of human evolution. Such a huge ambition promotes him to carry out the experiment. As we know, he sacrificed himself in the experiment, but I think he will not regret, since that is the one and only one devotion in his life. Actually, this short story consists of two main sci-fi genres. They are science and technology and soft sci-fi. Pollard discovered that concentrated cosmic rays can cause human evolution. Exposing under these light rays for 15 minutes, humans can evolve over 5 million years. On the other hand, conflicts between the protagonists on the safety of the experiment represent the actual event happens in the reality on some sensitive issues. For example, animal cloning can be a kind of treatment, while it also involves destruction of life, since unused zygote will be littered. This story mainly focuses on evolution in scale of human. This story also demonstrates one of the theorems proposed by Rene Descartes, skepticism. Pollard wished to prove whether the cosmic rays can bring an evolution on human and explore the progress of human evolution. He requires the proof of his hypothesis through performing the experiment on himself. The desire of Pollard simulates the reluctance of determinism of part of people in this world. So he invented the cosmic ray generator and examined human evolution on his own. Evolution originally belongs to an predefined event that will happen in the future, but some scientists think that humans should have the power to determine the direction of evolution by themselves. According to Maslow's needs group, Pollard in this story definitely requires the need of self-esteem. He wishes to gain confidence from the evolutionary experiment. Respect and acceptance from others on his research work are one of the self-esteem he chased for. The form of evolution happened on Pollard clearly belongs to unilineal evolution. In the story, Pollard as a human has experienced the evolutionary change along 250 million years. His body changes from balanced shape, tremendous head with tiny necks, rapid development in complexity of brain, and lastly return to simple protoplasm. It shows the future development of human being, from focusing on body movement to advancement of wisdom. The force of Pollard reflects two scientific methods in modernism. Firstly, Pollard has a similar thought about life to David Hume. Pollard enjoys staying in the world of science and he even devoted his life to his research. The reason why he has dared to participating in the experiment is just his loves his career and it is his hobby. Secondly, he also reflects the serious attitude in finding truth like Francis Bacon. He spent a lot of time from observation, giving hypotheses, doing experiments to summarize a conclusion. Curiosity is the key factor of promoting Pollard to carry out the experiment. His desire to find out the mystery of human evolution. He wished to fulfill his desire as he tried several times in exposing under the cosmic rays even though Arthur and Hugh warned him before. He still persisted to admit his promise, since he had a strong determination in finishing a goal. There are no clear separation of protagonist and antagonist in this story. Instead, the writer only uses three characters to represent the three main types of people in the world when they are encountering some sensitive issues. Pollard implies the people who actively fight for their freedom or authority they would like to have. Hugh implies the people who are afraid of being involved in complicated situations. On the contrary, Alfred implies logical and rational people who can interpret and understand an issue in various ways. The story mainly uses first-person description, thus the dialogues can be directly show that what is happening in front of Arthur. Dialogues can also reflect one's feeling and thinking obviously. For example, when the first experiment was finished, Arthur said, "Pollard, this is terrible. This change." With his lips moved with difficulty, it reflects that he was afraid and shocked because he saw something he hadn't seen before. He could not accept the great change immediately. The one who evolved mainly used first person for the narratory part, since there are no complicated interpersonal relationship and abstract theory need to be explained. Using first person can build up a clearer and more direct image to the readers. Readers can also easily put themselves into the character and guess their emotion or thinking, so that readers can gain a full idea and concept of the whole story.